What is up, crew? This is Allie. I'm going to quickly go over the app for the 6-week challenge. You should receive an email to download the app. If you didn't, go ahead and go into your app store and search Trainerize. That will allow you to download it. At some point, it will customize to my icon, which is this white icon with a TFL on it. You can click on that and log in. When you've logged in, it will set up everything. Go ahead and yes, personalize your app icon. That's going to make it into my logo, so go ahead and do that. You can turn on your app notifications, and I would highly suggest this. This is going to be how we communicate during the challenge, so you want to turn that on. We do not use appointments, so feel free to skip this. And then if you have an Apple Watch or don't have an Apple Watch, it doesn't give you a choice, just hit OK. You can definitely connect any device to this, Apple Watch and Fitbit. All right, so when you first log into the app, the first screen you see is what is called the dashboard, and that is indicated down here in the bottom left by your rocket. So if at any point you want to get back to the main screen, click on the little rocket, and this is where you're going to go. On this main screen, at the very top, you'll see today's schedule. I will often have habits or goals for you to hit for that day, so you'll see that. I'm going to go to tomorrow. This is kind of what it looks like. If I want you to hit 100 ounces of water, that's where you can see that. You can hit these arrows on the top right to navigate to certain days. You can hit the letter T just to get back to today. Underneath that schedule, you have my groups. The groups is where we're going to communicate about challenges, food, or just any general challenge questions. So make sure that you feel comfortable accessing those. I'll click on the food one really quick just to show you. Oftentimes we'll share pictures of meal prep or recipes. You can communicate to everyone in here. Down at the bottom, you can get people's attention if you do the @. So in this little chat box, let me just show you how this works because this is awesome. If you wanted to say @Allie, you can hit @ and then everyone pops up. Everyone, it will notify everyone in the group. This top one is my trainer version and the bottom one is my client. That bottom one will not be in here during challenges. But if you want to get my attention, definitely make sure you would do the @Allie. Otherwise, I don't see it. And then feel free just to say something, whatever you want to do, okay? Once somebody says something, it's really fun. You see these little smiley faces over here? These are a quick reaction to them. So if you wanted to hit that, you can, give them an applause, a high five, a confetti sign. So it's just kind of fun to interact. Down here at the bottom, you also have the option to add in images, which is going to be important when you are putting in your meal prep images and things like that. By the way, just a little snippet on technology. If you need to paste something in here, you're going to click inside this and you're going to click and hold, or you can tap depending on your device. I don't have anything copied. Hold on. Let me copy this recipe really quick. I'll just do the share, copy, go back. Okay, so I want to paste it in here. I'm going to just click and I should get my paste. Yep, see, I just tap and then I paste and then it goes in there. Okay, so just a couple little technology features for us technology's not so savvy people. All right, to get out of that, there's little X's and sometimes arrows in the top right to get out of that. Underneath your groups, you've got my progress. These tiles are really, really important. It's going to show you whether you've had photos, your body mass in there, your body fat, your body weight, all of this, okay? You can really clean this up. There might be some things in here that you don't want to see, and you're going to do that by clicking on this little gearbox right here. And then you can click and drag and move things how you want to see them. So I don't have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch. The only reason for me, or the only way for me to record steps is my phone, and I don't always carry it around. So I'm just going to drag that down and I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide my calorie intake, my burn. So if I just want to see like these top 4, then that's all I've got to do. If I want to bring something back, I can just click and drag it up. So that will really clean up your view, and make sure you hit save. And that will just make you feel maybe a little bit less overwhelmed. These tiles you can also click on and you can see what you've entered in the past. The photos is really cool. You can click on a photo. You can change it up here at the top to the side. You can look at the back. You can also see down here at the bottom, you can tap to compare, you can tap to compare them. So take a look here. I can swipe You can zoom in. So if you really want to compare the two differences, and then now watch, I can even compare them side to side. I can go back farther in the dates if I zoom out and then go back. Sometimes the zooming really kind of confuses it, but you can see here, this is kind of a cool feature. So you can see like, wow, Allie, you lost so much belly fat. That's awesome. And so forth. So photos is awesome. Don't be afraid to upload the photos. If you don't like your face in it, you can crop it out. So, okay, hit the little X. Whoop. Hit the little X up here in the top right left-hand corner. You can also click on your body weight icon to see for your 3 months, your 6 months, your 1 year, 2 year. You can see down here at the bottom what it's been doing. The little graph is also sometimes motivating, not so much on this body weight one, but usually it is. Be aware too, look at the numbers. Like this looks really dramatic, but that's only a 1 pound difference. So be aware of the numbers, okay? Up here at the top, if I don't want to look at my body weight anymore, I just click on that and I have all of these options. Body measurements, you have all of those and you can see what your waist is doing in the last 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, so forth, okay? To get out of that, hit the little X in the top left-hand corner. Okay, dashboard at the very bottom of the dashboard also shows you your achievements. So if you need a little boost in motivation, take a look at what you have achieved and feel free to screenshot and share and brag about yourself because that's awesome. Okay, we're going to also go to the calendar. Down here at the bottom, it's indicated by this little calendar icon. This is where you'll see everything. This is where you'll see everything that I have scheduled in the future for you. You can click on the day. Like if I wanted to schedule a workout, I can click on today and I could add a workout. Activity isn't just called cardio anymore because there's like snowboarding. You can see here, there's like non-cardio activities like you're playing sports and stuff. So that's awesome. You can also add a meal, a photo, like before and after photos, which is going to be important for you, and body stats. So, and I did that by going again to the calendar down here at the bottom. And then I clicked on the day. So if I want to just schedule and remind myself, okay, on Friday, I'm going to do my measurements, I could click on Friday and I could hit body stats. And then it's funny, I thought I wanted to do it today. I just hit cancel. And then also on Friday, I'm going to hit photos, just going to hit exit. And then they're scheduled for Friday. If you ever schedule something and you want to move it, just click and hold and you can drag it. Okay? Pretty flexible. If you ever want to delete something, just swipe to the left and delete. Just kidding. Don't want to do that. Okay? All right. So today is Wednesday. Let me just show you. I'm going to add an activity. Let's say I went running. Start now is going to start a timer. I don't ever hit that. I already know how long I'm running or walking or doing cardio. So I'm going to hit mark as complete. I just want to document it. And then you can put in your minutes. And then up here at the top, you can also add a comment. That little chat box is a comment, and then hit done, and then save. And it gives you a congratulations, which also is awesome. So you're going to get out of that, and then hit the X to get out of that, and then you can see it completed. So this is going to be really important for the challenge. The little green icon for the challenge, you're going to have to do X amount of workouts and X amount of cardios. When we are tallying up points, what we look for is this little green check mark for activity. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a workout just to show you. I'm just going to pick one. And I'm going to just mark it as complete so you can see this. I can rate it really quick. Done, done, done. And yes. Okay, so when I go to the calendar, you're going to see a little green one for running and then a blue one for workout. That's going to be super important because when we are going through and tallying up points, that's all we look for. Even if inside your workout, it says add 20-minute cardio, I want you to add it separately because I do not go inside your workout. I do not open this up. I do not scroll down and look if you added cardio. The only thing we look for is these two little icons, these two little circles. So that's super, super important if you want your points in to contribute to your challenge points. Okay? All right. So again, this is the calendar. This is kind of where you can schedule everything out. You can complete things and so forth. You can also hit the plus sign. This plus sign is going to always be here. This is how you can add to today. You can also click on the word today up here at the top and you can change that to tomorrow, yesterday, if you forgot to track something, whatever, but you can also use that plus sign. Okay, down here at the bottom is the kettlebell. If you want to look at what your workouts are before you pick one, go to the kettlebell because you can open them up and view them and then hit start to add it to today if you want to, without adding a bunch of workouts to your schedule without doing them. So this is a little bit easier way to do so. You can also hit show more and it will show you all of your workouts. So you'll have quite a bit of workouts in here. You might have your membership workouts at the top, and then down below are your 6-week challenge workouts. So I'll always mark them fairly well. Like it will say 6 weeks to let you know, and then it will say gym or home to let you know. So when you do a workout, let's just hit start now. I'm just going to briefly go over this. You can enter in your reps here. Right here underneath the exercise, it will tell you what I want you to do. So it says for 30 seconds, so I can say 30 seconds. It says 30 reps, but that's fine, okay? You also then can hit these 3 little dots if you need to change it, and you can hit substitute exercise if you'd like to. You can put in the reps, so I want you to do 12 reps of this. This is where you can put in your weight. I haven't done this exercise before. I have on this one. You see right here how it says 12 reps by 20 pounds? That means I've done that before. So if I'm trying to do this today, I'm going to go, well, let's see. I did 20 pounds last time. I'm going to try to maybe pick up the 25 pounders, right? Now, I have a 25 pounder in each hand. I personally just record 25. If you want to record 50, that is fine. I generally just record what I have on one side, so that I can easily look at it and go, oh, go grab the 25s, okay? But that's a personal, whatever you want to do with that, okay? All right. If you ever need a timer, like your rest timers, there should be a little start right here. And then up here at the top, you can see it will go off when you're done. If you need to stop it, there's this little stop sign right here. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot of cool features. I'm trying not to overwhelm you. You can click on the icon of the video, or sorry, the exercise to watch the video. So when you're all done, you can hit save. You saw earlier that it asked me to rate it. This is nice. I like to know, like, how are these workouts for you guys? Do I need to, like, kick your butt more? Are they super easy? Did I, like, kill you? You know, and then feel free to add a comment. Like, why was it extremely hard? You know, like, maybe you haven't worked out in 3 years, or maybe the equipment was not available, so you had to kind of make some alterations, whatever. And then hit done. Cool. Yay. We're awesome. Look at that. 2 personal bests. This is so cool because it will show you how much better you're doing. So this is always cool to share to social media. You can screenshot this and text it to your girlfriends, whatever. Okay. I'm just going to exit. If you ever need to get out of something, just make sure you look up here on the top left. There's usually an X. Okay. Down here at the bottom of this little star that looks like a target, this is where your habits and your goals will be. Every week we focus on something: water, nutrition, activity. This is where they'll be to kind of remind you. They'll also be on your calendar, so make sure you just are aware of where they are. Your fork and knife down here at the bottom is where you'll find your guide, your nutrition guide. This is a very large document. Make sure you have good Wi-Fi to open this up. But this is just going to be a good document for you to find what I suggest for proteins and some ideas and recipes and everything to do with nutrition. All right. This little picture of me, I'm your coach, so you can click on that and you can send me a message. Sometimes I'll have messages programmed to remind you, like when measurements are due, or, you know, like week 2 is coming up. And so sometimes they're automatic. Sometimes I'm actually messaging you. So don't just kind of blow them off. I do sometimes really need to get a hold of you. So it's important that you are involved in the challenge. And if you want to communicate about the challenge, communicate to me or your coach, Julie. It's really more important that you don't use the private chat. If it's a private matter, I'm okay with that. But I really encourage you to go down to the Rocket, your dashboard, and utilize these groups. These groups are going to be a good way for you to, one, earn participation points, but just really kind of involve everyone and let them know, like, if you are going through something, you're probably not the only one. These don't have to be struggles. They can also be celebrations. Like, I've got 5 personal bests today. You know, feel free to upload your screenshots. Really involve the group and let me know that you're actually still with us. Oftentimes people are so quiet during the challenge that I don't even know if you're doing the challenge. So I really love to see people involved, and that's why I give you participation points. So one last screen in the bottom right, click on the 3 little dots. This is the settings page where you can edit your profile. You can connect your Apple Watch, your Fitbit, MyFitnessPal. And also you'll notice that in here you'll see manage payments. I do not use this app for payments. If you need to update anything for billing, let me know. Down also at the very bottom, the units. Sometimes people will accidentally set it up on the wrong units, and so this is where you can change it. So if you ever need to edit any settings, this is where you'll find it. That is a brief little rundown of the app. Like I said, there's so many features. You might stumble across some other features, but I just wanted to quickly give you like a good navigation and go from there. If you have any other issues or specific questions, feel free to use the challenge chat or the private message and let us know. I hope you guys enjoy the challenge, and I can't wait to get this going.